From the perspective of a keynote on this, we know that, again, when the AI conversation started, there were a lot of people speaking big picture about it, getting people to sort of have an awareness about the technology. What I'm feeling right now in this conversation and coming out of the vulnerability piece is, do we need to have some keynotes just around that vulnerability? It's now like, let's do big picture on what it means to bring the human aspect back into this, and then we can bridge the gap between both, right? We've spent a lot of time on the technology piece. Where's the human piece? How are you feeling about that and that piece of the conversation with your clients?
That's kind of a fundamental topic, that being vulnerable, being transparent, I think has existed for a long time, but the imperative because of AI is a lot more urgent, I believe. People have successes in their life, in their career, in their 20s, and they stick with those things throughout their career. They don't want to look at new things. They don't want to consider new things because they don't know if those things are going to work. So I think it's an important topic. I think people need to recognize the importance of being brave, the importance of being wrong and being comfortable in their organization, that they might not have it all figured out. There are a lot of speakers that talk about those kind of things, but I think the discussion of AI, that kind of a component is, I think, going to be really important. The example I use, I've lived around Chicago my entire life. Traffic is bad, and when I need to go to the city, I use Waze. And I don't know where on the spectrum of sophistication, AI sophistication, Waze is, but I've learned that I can trust it. It directs me to get off at different places, and it takes me in neighborhoods that I've never been in, down streets that I've never driven down. And in the process, I've probably seen 50% more of Chicago in that process. And it's enriching my understanding of Chicago. I've seen churches, I've seen restaurants that I've been aware of, and it saves me time. So it's all these things coming together, trusting the system, trusting Waze, trusting AI. And I think leaders need to recognize that trusting the system and instilling that trust in their organizations and in their people will help people deal with the AI future a lot better.